I would like to welcome you to the upper echelon. I want you to be honest and don't you lie. Don't you think of lying. Be for real. You're not a Bud Crawford fan. You just hate Spence, right? Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. This ain't no Estee Lauder or no CoverGirl collection. What this is the top 10 female boxers, and we start from 1st to 10th because the boxer coming in the first place has been so disrespected, so undermined. They do not want to give her these roses, but what they fail to realize is she is the Gwoat. She is Clarissa T-Rex Gwoat Shields. She is the only boxer, male or female, to hold simultaneously all 4 major titles in 2 weight classes. She was undisputed in 2 weight classes. Did you hear me? She was undisputed in 2 weight classes, plus she was unified in the super middleweight with the IBF and the WBC. Not only did she conquer the females boxing division, but as an amateur, she was highly decorated. 2012 and 16, she won the gold medal at the Olympics. In 2014 and 16, she won the gold medal in the World Championships. In 2015, she got the gold at the Pan Am Games. So Clarissa Shields was a monster, amateur and professional. And in the professional, she just beat Emma Kozin to move her record to 12-0. She has done all this in 12 fights. She's the most influential female boxer already. And anybody that denies that, they just hate, because Clarissa Shields is the best female boxer right now and in history, because nobody has done it better. She looks to shut all the critics and naysayers up, because now she set up a super fight with Savannah Marshall, the knockout queen, the only person that has defeated Shields, amateur or professional. We got fireworks going down, but Savannah ain't no match for the Gwoat. Next is number 2 is a person who just lost a very controversial fight against Katie Taylor. That is Amanda Serrano, the Guinness World Record holder for the most boxing world championships won in different weight classes by a female, having held 9 major titles across 7 different weight classes. She also was the first woman to ever be Super World Champion by the WBO. She also has a mixed martial art career, a professional wrestling career, and a submission record. But following that controversial loss with Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano is still 42 wins, 2 losses, 30 big wins coming by way of knockout. Knockout, people. Yes. She's done knocked 30 women out. So it's safe to say that this hard-hitting, heavy puncher should be ranked among the greatest. Say Dynamite comes in small packages, where she's Mrs. Tick, Tick, Boom. She is a 2-weight world champion and the current undisputed lightweight champion, having held the WBA title since 2017, the IBF title since 2018, and the WBC, WBO, and the Ring Magazine title since 2019, as well as having held the WBO Junior Welterweight title since 2019, following her victory over Delphine Peterson. In 2019, she became one of only 8 boxers in history, female or male, to hold all 4 major world titles in boxing. And she had the WBA, WBC, IBF, and the WBO simultaneously. But Katie Taylor, she is the weekend warrior, the Irish brawler, 35 years of age, and she still fighting like she's 21. And she is a monster. She's 21-0 with 6 knockouts professionally, but her amateur record is what you need to look at. In the Olympics, she got gold. In the World Championship, she has 5 golds and 1 bronze. In the European Championship, she has 6 golds. In the Eastern European Championship, 5 golds. In the European Games, she got 1 gold. She has gold 18 times and bronzed once. So you talking about an amateur pedigree? Yes, her amateur pedigree is nice, and that's what translates so well to the pros. With an 11-2 record, who one of her losses came early in her career against Katie Taylor, we have the woman who knocked off the reigning queen of women's boxing, Cecilia Brækhus, twice, and that is Jessica McCaskill. She is a two-weight world champion, having held the undisputed and the IBO female welterweight title since 2020, the WBC female super lightweight title from 2018 to 2020, and the WBA female super lightweight titles from 2019 to 2020. She also challenged for the WBA lightweight title in 2017. As of September 2020, she is ranked as the world's best active female welterweight by the Ring magazine. And she dared to be great going against Katie Taylor, but all that did was give her more experience. So when she fought Cecilia Brækhus, she was able to beat her handedly and beat her again in the rematch. So she took the queen's throne. That is why she's 4. Not too many people had it as rough as this lady right here. Started out her professional career against the Gwoat Shields and lost. Then later on in her career, got in a fight with a full-fledged man, Alejandro Jimenez. And to show her toughness, she went toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Even had her wig knocked off while she was fighting this dude, and had a controversial victory overturned. She was fighting a dude who was steroids, transitioning from a female to a male, and all that, and was going blow to blow, toe to toe with him. Like she was getting hit by like a real man, but still won the fight handedly. But the judges gave the fight away, and so after some digging and some controversy, the call got overturned, and Fresh-On Cruz was giving her belts back. With a record now of 8-1, she is current undisputed super middleweight world champion after winning the WBA and the IBF female super middleweight titles from Ellen Cedoros April the 30th, 2022, and having held the WBO female title since March 2020, and previously from January 2019 to January 2020, and the WBC female title since June of 2020, previously from 2018 to 2020. So shout out to Fresh-On Cruz, and she's done put in a lot of hard work, especially when your first boxing match is against the Gwoat, the greatest female boxer of all time. But Fresh-On Cruz is the super middleweight's queen, and nobody's gonna take that from her. Not even a steroid-induced man transferring to a woman can stop her. She's a bad girl. Even though she got 2 losses, she's still the first lady of boxing, with 36 wins and 2 losses, 9 wins by knockout. Just sometimes Father Time catches up with you. You can't do the same things you did when you was younger, but the fact that she's still doing it and been doing it this long is a testament to the First Lady. The 40-year-old former kickboxer and professional boxer reigned as the undisputed female welterweight champion from 2014 to 2020. It is the first woman in any weight class to hold the WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO titles simultaneously. She is also one of 11 boxers in history, male or female, to hold all 4 major world titles simultaneously, and captured the WBO in 2016. She became the first ever boxer, period, to hold 5 world titles from sanctioning bodies simultaneously. So yes, Mother Nature and Father Time may have caught up with Cecilia Brækhus, but it won't diminish everything that she's done from the sport. Besides Clarissa the Gwoat Shields, the First Lady's impact is undeniable, like an impact from one of her shots. And number 7 comes in with a boxer who is stunning enough to be on the runway or on a magazine cover, but vicious enough to be on the cover of a UFC fight magazine. We have Alicia Baumgardner. At the age of 28, Alicia Baumgardner has a record of 12-1 with 7 knockouts. She hails from Fremont, Ohio, and she is a professional boxer who has held the WBC and the IBO female super welterweight title since 2021. The biggest win of her career came against Terry Harper November 13th, 2021, where she won the WBC and the IBO female super featherweight title. Not only did she win that fight, but she won that fight, stopping Terry Harper in the 4th round out of a 10-round fight to make her a unified champion. At the age of 31, with a boxing record of 17 wins, 0 losses, 5 wins coming by way of knockout, we have Mikaela Mayer. She is a unified super featherweight champion, having held the WBO female title since 2020 and the IBF female title since November 2021. And as an amateur, she won a bronze medal at the 2012 World Championship and competed for the U.S. in the 2016 Olympics. As of February 2021, she is ranked 2nd best in the super featherweight. So let's see if she chooses to unify and go for undisputed in the super featherweight division. Number 9 on the females pound for pound is going to be like the Boots Ennis of the female division. That's Shadasia Green, who is 9-0 with 8 knockouts. The WBC super middleweight silver champion, the WBC international super middleweight champion, and she is a fighter that has put the press game down, and nobody really wants to fight this girl because she is that good, that strong, and she's taking people's heads as she goes. But they can't deny her too much longer because either they're going to have to fight her or vacate, one or the other. But Shadasia is here, and she's here to stay. And she's ranked number 9 out of all the women fighting right now. The only fighter to ever beat the Gwoat, Claressa Shields, is Savannah Rose Marshall, a professional British boxer who has held the WBO middleweight title since 2020. As an amateur, she was the first British female world champion after securing the gold in 2012 World Champions. She has been nicknamed the Silent Assassin due to her shyness, and as of October 2020, she's ranked as the world's 2nd best active female middleweight. Savannah Marshall has 12 wins, 10 knockouts. That's 12 wins, 10 knockouts, and is also trained by Tommy Fury. And her and Claressa Shields make up the biggest fight in female boxing right now. She's calling Claressa out. Claressa calls her out. They ready to get rid of this past animosity. Doug Gwoat versus the Shepherd. That's what they billing the fight as. But one thing Savannah ain't counting on, the Gwoat ain't the same little kid that she fought back in the day. The Gwoat is 12-0 with titles and accolades, everything. So if she's thinking she's fighting that same person that she beat, then she got another thing common. But what they gonna do is get into this ring and let us see the best fight the best. Both are in their primes. This way we can see how each fighter has progressed over the years. And that's my 1 through 10 pound for pound. We need to give these women their credit too, because they're putting in just as much work. Until next time.